Hey, welcome back everybody. This is going to be Game 4 of Sparkyz versus eSTRO in Week 5 of the 9-10 Pro League season. We just saw Harangi lose a match, but Sparkyz still up 2-1 in the series. Although, last week we saw Sparkyz in the same situation against Woongjin Stars, where they were down 0-2, and then came back, won the third game, won the fourth game, forced an ace match, and were able to take out the whole match. So you never know.
That's probably what Leta is concentrating on right now. Can't let that situation come back.
Right, yeah, he's definitely, he knows how to concentrate when the game's on the line. But before this game starts, I just wanted to give a shout out once again to SC2GG.com. Recently they honored Sparkyz with as commentator of the week. So that was awesome. So big thanks to all the SC2GG guys. Big thanks to everyone who subscribed and commented and watched the videos. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you can suffer through me while we get better at this. But thank you. It means a whole lot for me that you guys are showing some appreciation and giving me advice and helping me out. It's been great. So anyways, once again, check out sc2gg.com.
As the sidekick who's been here for, I think this is my third week, I just want to thank all the little people, and I'm going to dedicate this Oscar to them. So yeah. Anyways, back to StarCraft.
Yeah, we're going to turn on the music and pull us both off of the award stand now. But anyways, so Game 4. Sparkyz versus eSTRO. This is going to be Leta versus hyvaa, and hyvaa is somebody that, well, he's not that great. He's a pretty good player. He has potential, I think, but he never does anything to wow me. And he would be a pivotal part for eSTRO to help revitalize themselves. He's also in the same sort of boat. If Really steps up and gets hot, and if hyvaa steps up and gets hot, then eSTRO could potentially be a force to be reckoned with. But so far, not so great. And just 41% for hyvaa last year, unlike Really, who was able to keep it just above 50%, and unlike Sangho, who actually got up to 60% or so last season. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about the eSTRO guys because we've got Leta going on.
Let's just bask in all that is Leta for a moment. And of course that is Leta right there in the yellow. Terran in the southeastern position. We could also call that 4 o'clock maybe 4:30. And of course hyvaa in the red in the southwest.
Right, yeah, so this is Fighting Spirit, by the way. That 4-player map that has, the main going down a ramp to the natural expansion, and then there's that wide bridge just outside of the natural expansion. And I really got to feel that in Terran versus Zerg, that Terran might have a bit of an advantage if they get some siege tanks, because that natural expansion is just really close to that to the bridge, that wide bridge. So if you get some siege tanks on the outside of that, you can siege the natural expansion right away, and it's just it's bad news for anybody on the other side of that.
Who's not Terran.
Right. So so far it maybe it's a little early to tell, but it doesn't look like since there's no gas yet. I'm kind of I don't know. I'm getting my timing off. I haven't really been paying attention because I've just been talking. So I'm just going to stop and look at what's going on and decide how this match is going to play out. But there is an early expansion for hyvaa, so he's going to get his economy rolling pretty soon. And no barracks, or no, sorry, excuse me, they're just up in the north where I can't see them. 2 barracks going down. So it looks like, at least early on, it will be Medic and Marine for Leta, and maybe with those 2 racks he might be able to put some early pressure onto this quick expansion by hyvaa.
Yeah, it looks like he got lucky with the scout, and his first location was able to pick up where hyvaa is, and is obviously not afraid of of what he's got to offer, because Hiva just now, you know, sort of foregone the Lings. I think he went for a quick natural expansion, like you said. He's got the layer coming up now, so already he's given up sort of on the Zerg rush, any sort of pressure. And it looks like Leta's going for another command center, so he's gonna match up expansions pretty quickly. That's
right, yeah, he's going to match up with expansion, and you know, he might even be able to do some early damage once he gets his academy going and has a couple of medics to supplement those Marines. That's actually how he won the ace match just last week against Roro. You know, just went in with a timing push as soon as he got his medics and maybe 1 or 2 fire bats, and just pushed in and broke the sunken wall that Roro had, I believe. Yeah, Roro. No, not Roro. What am I talking about? Zero, excuse me. One of those guys with the O's at the end of the name. Sorry, Zero, of course, for Winjin Stars. So yeah, it looks like he is pushing out a little bit right now with those Marines. I don't see the medics out quite yet. Is he going to be able to get that Overlord? Probably not. It's a nice play over the ridge to protect his Overlord over that water. And it does look like there are going to be 2 sunken colonies going down for Hiva, so that is going to be a pretty good defense against medic and Marines. Although, you know, last week we saw him break that in the second game. You know, the first game that Leta and Zero had, Leta actually failed on 2 or 3 times to break the sunken wall and just wasn't able to do it, and the game really dragged out pretty long after that, and Leta had to sort of rescue himself. But we'll see. It's just now, his academy is up. It is blinking with stim pack upgrades, so he's waiting on that stim pack, but still no medics out.
And you know, unfortunately for, I guess Hiva, you know, of course doesn't know that, but is definitely unwilling to even push even slightly into Leta's base. Leta's reputation sort of scaring him off, perhaps. And of course he's also vastly outnumbered by Marines, but he doesn't know that. He hasn't been in there. And yeah, here we go with the fire bats. So let's tear down this wall, Gorbachev.
Right, yeah, so he's sending out that same force. He's got, you know, pretty much a control group of medic and Marines, and he's got a couple of fire bats that are going to come in and help this supplement. There don't look like there's any Zerglings there, so if there's no Zerglings to help absorb this force, then this force might be able to take down those Sunkens and maybe even take down that natural expansion. Stim goes down, and here he goes in for that. Drones are being pulled off the line to help take some of these shots, but that first Sunken is definitely going to go down, and he's still got quite a few medics in the area. Oh my god, all of those drones go down, and the second sunken colony goes down right away. He's in a huge amount of trouble right now. Leta's going to be able to take down this natural expansion. The first Mutalisk finally come out for Hiva, but he's only got 2, I think, so far, and that's not going to be enough. He's got 3 now, but still, that's enough medic and Marines to hold off 3 Mutalisks for quite a while. He's going to take that down that natural expansion, so that natural expansion is gone, and he's still got a group of medic and Marines. He's able to take out one of those Mutalisks as it pops. He might be able to take out the second one as well.
Oh, and what is this by Hiva? That's just amateur. Already a GG.
All he had going was a counterattack, but he only had 2 links to do it, so that's just not going to cut it. You know, Leta's definitely going to push in, and so once again, ending out this series by, you know, just doing a great timing attack with his medic and Marines and breaking down the Sunkens.
But I think Hiva, you know, gets a secondary credit in Leta's win because, you know, Hiva did all he could to, you know, help Leta along. Didn't bring any of the Lings back to his base. I didn't see where those Lings went.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, the Lings basically just disappeared, and he was hiding them. You know, he really needs more Lings to defend against that sort of push. And, you know, once you see your Terran going for, you know, 2 racks early on, you know that they're going to have medic and Marines early on, and, you know, waiting until your Mutalisks come out to try to defend that is just not a winning strat, I don't think.
Yeah.
But anyways, once again, that's a great win for Sparkyz. You know, it's a win that we definitely needed, and so now we are batting 500. We've got to 3-3 for the season after a pretty slow start. But you know, it looks like we're starting to get some traction under us, and Another great thing is that Sparkyz right now is actually on a bye week, so after casting this, we're caught up with all the games. So next week we will be having Sparkyz versus XTX Seoul, so they're going back against some better teams in the league. And so that ought to be a really exciting match.
Yeah, hope to see you then. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, once again, thanks to sc2gg.com. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.